Hi, everybody. I hope you're enjoying our summer reading program, Imagine Your Story. I hope you're doing a lot of reading, and I hope you're getting a lot of badges, and I hope you're enjoying the programs that we're having online. Today, we're going to do a special project. We're going to make this really nifty bubble-destroying sword. We're going to use this on a special program on June 30th called Knights and Princesses, where a terrible bubble monster tries to take over the kingdom of Marion and put us all to sleep. And when he does that, he gets to eat all of our ice cream. Kits like this are available at all of your library locations. There are limited numbers available, so get there soon to pick up your kit. It's got everything in it that you need to make our project today. But if you don't make it in time to get a kit, don't worry. We're also going to give out the special instruction sheets that has a list of all the supplies that you need, and you can go pick them up yourself and make your own sword. Then join us on June 30th and help us defeat the bubble monster. So what you need to make this sword, you're going to need a pool noodle. This pool noodle is half the size of the ones that you get at the store. So you can have your grown-up cut this in half, and you can make 2 swords if you want to. You're also going to need a sheet of foam, craft foam. You don't need a big sheet, just a small one is all you need. You're also going to need some duct tape. I found this really nifty holographic duct tape at my store, but they come in all kinds of really pretty colors. So you could choose whatever color you want. You're going to need a pair of scissors. That's all you're going to need for this project. So let's get started. What you're going to do first is you need to draw a circle, about a 6-inch circle. This is the size of a bowl. So if you have a bowl that your grown-ups will let you use, and you can lay it on the craft foam and you just trace around to get your circle. You're also going to have to make a strip about 1.5 inches wide and the length of your foam. Now, if you come to the library and pick up your instruction sheet, it's got the patterns right on the back of it. So all you have to do is cut out your patterns, trace them on your foam, and you've got it. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out my patterns, because this is going to be the handle of our sword, and it's like a collar that goes around the top of the sword. And if you've ever seen swords on TV, they have like a pretty little decorative lip that goes around them. That's what this is going to be. So there's my circle. I'm going to cut out my strip, my handle. Okay. And that's all we need there. Now, one other thing we're going to do, we're going to kind of fold our circle because we have to make an X in it, because it's going to have to fit down over our pool noodle. So I'm just going to, I'm going to kind of cut a V in it. You don't want to cut it clear to the end of the circle. It's going to be maybe 1 inch in from the edge of the circle. So it's going to kind of look like that. See that V in there? And then when we open it up, there's actually an X. Look at that. Now we're going to set that aside. We're going to take our pool noodle. We're going to take some tape. Now I find the end of it. Sometimes that's hard to find the end of the tape, isn't it? Duct tape's not too bad, but Scotch tape, if you don't have it in the holder, it's hard to find the end of it, isn't it? I'm going to take a piece, just about like that, about from my hand to my elbow. And I'm just going to cut that. We're going to take our strip, we're going to lay it along the bottom of our pool noodle like that, and we're going to tape that all the way around. This is part of our handle. Just going to bring the tape around, and I've got a lot of extra tape, but that's okay. I could either cut it off or I can just keep rolling it. And I think I'm just gonna keep rolling it. I just don't feel like cutting it off today. All right, there's the first part of our handle. We're gonna take another piece of tape. I'm not gonna make it that long this time. I'm gonna cut it a little bit shorter. Do it like that. I think I'm still gonna have a little bit to lap over, but that's okay. Now, here's a little bit of a tricky part. You might want your grown-up to help you with this. We're not gonna lay this flat. We're gonna make like a little hump in it, like that, because that's where your hand is gonna go, right in there. Your fingers are gonna go fit right in there. And the tape is gonna go right around like this. See that? See how I started right there? I'm going to take it all the way around. Like that. I think the hardest part is going to be matching it up on the ends. So there. There's where our fingers are going to go through. And your hands are going to be a little bit smaller than mine, so all your fingers will probably fit in there. 3 of my fingers fit in there. So that's the handle to our sword. Now, to finish it off, we're gonna take our foam piece, our foam circle, and we're gonna go to the other end of it, and we're gonna wiggle it. See how that X is opening up there? Look at that. We're gonna wiggle it right down over the foam sheet. Look at that, look how that's going down. And we're gonna slide it down, 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 down. And we're going to snug it up right over the handle that we just made. So it kind of looks like a little collar. Just like that. And that is all you need to do to make this really neat bubble destroying sword. So make sure that you join us on June 30th on Facebook as we defeat the fierce bubble blowing monster. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.